The British royal family has just made a move that nobody saw coming, and the implications are more significant than you might imagine. Prince William and Princess Kate have relocated their entire family to Forest Lodge much earlier than anyone expected, and the reasons behind this surprise decision reveal fascinating insights into how the future king and queen are reshaping royal traditions while the world watches their every move. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell, because we bring you the most compelling royal stories that mainstream media often overlooks. And don't forget to share this video with fellow royal enthusiasts and drop your thoughts in the comments below, because we love hearing your perspectives on these developing stories. The Wales family, consisting of Prince William, Princess Kate, and their 3 children Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, were originally scheduled to complete their transition to Forest Lodge according to a carefully planned timeline that would have seen them settling into the property several months from now. Palace sources had indicated that the move would coincide with specific milestones in the children's education and allow for proper preparation of the residence to meet the family's extensive security and privacy requirements. However, something changed dramatically in recent weeks, prompting William and Kate to accelerate their plans and relocate to the Windsor estate property far sooner than anyone anticipated, including some members of the royal household staff who were caught off guard by the sudden shift in scheduling. Forest Lodge itself represents a fascinating choice for the future King and Queen of England, because it signals a deliberate departure from the grandiose living arrangements that characterized previous generations of British royalty. Located within the secure grounds of Windsor Castle, the property offers the perfect blend of privacy, security, and accessibility that William and Kate have been seeking for their young family. Unlike the sprawling Kensington Palace apartments where they previously resided, or the massive country estates traditionally associated with senior royals, Forest Lodge provides a more intimate and manageable living environment that aligns with William and Kate's vision of raising their children with a sense of normalcy despite their extraordinary circumstances and future roles within the monarchy. The decision to move earlier than planned appears to stem from multiple converging factors that have been building pressure on the couple over recent months. Security concerns have undoubtedly played a significant role in this decision, as Windsor Castle offers unparalleled protection with its established security infrastructure and controlled access points that make it virtually impossible for unauthorized individuals to approach the royal residence. The Wales family has faced increasing scrutiny and unwanted attention, particularly as their children have grown older and become more recognizable to the public, making their previous living arrangements feel increasingly exposed despite the substantial security measures already in place. By relocating to Forest Lodge within the Windsor Castle grounds, William and Kate have effectively created a protective bubble around their family that allows the children to play outdoors and experience a more carefree childhood without the constant concern about telephoto lenses and intrusive paparazzi that plagued William's own youth. Beyond security considerations, the early move to Forest Lodge reflects William and Kate's evolving priorities as parents who are determined to provide their children with stability and consistency during their formative years. Prince George, who is second in line to the throne, is now at an age where establishing routines and maintaining familiar environments becomes increasingly important for his emotional and psychological development. Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis similarly benefit from the predictability that comes with settling into a permanent home rather than constantly preparing for an upcoming relocation that hangs over the family like an unfinished task. Royal experts suggest that Kate in particular has been instrumental in pushing for this earlier transition, because she understands the value of creating a stable home base from which the children can navigate their unique challenges as young royals growing up in the public eye. The timing of this move also coincides with broader changes happening within the royal institution as King Charles continues to implement his vision of a streamlined modern monarchy. William and Kate's relocation to Windsor positions them strategically closer to the king, who primarily resides at Windsor Castle when not performing official duties in London. This geographical proximity facilitates more regular family interactions and allows William to be more actively involved in supporting his father during this transitional period as Charles establishes his reign and makes difficult decisions about the future direction of the monarchy. The move essentially places William and Kate at the heart of royal operations while simultaneously giving them the privacy and space they need to focus on their primary responsibility of raising the next generation of royals. What makes this early relocation particularly noteworthy is how it demonstrates William and Kate's willingness to break from rigid royal protocols and make decisions based on what they believe is best for their family rather than what tradition dictates. Previous generations of royals often sacrificed personal preferences and family needs to maintain appearances and adhere to established customs that prioritized duty above all else. William, having witnessed firsthand the devastating consequences of allowing public perception and royal expectations to override personal well-being, has been determined to chart a different course for his own family. Kate, who came from a non-royal background, brings a fresh perspective that challenges long-held assumptions about how royal children should be raised and what kind of environment best prepares them for their future roles. The Forest Lodge property itself has undergone significant renovations to accommodate the specific needs of the Wales family while respecting the historical character of the Windsor estate. Reports indicate that the residence now features modernized security systems, updated facilities for the children including dedicated spaces for homework and creative activities, and environmentally sustainable features that reflect William's passionate commitment to conservation and environmental protection. These modifications required months of careful planning and execution by specialized contractors who worked under strict confidentiality agreements to prevent details about the royal residence from becoming public knowledge and potentially compromising the family's security. Staff arrangements have also been reconfigured to support the family's lifestyle at Forest Lodge, with a smaller, more intimate household team compared to the extensive staff that managed Kensington Palace operations. This reduction in personnel reflects William and Kate's desire to maintain as much normalcy as possible for their children and limit the number of people who have regular access to their private family life. The couple has consistently emphasized their intention to be hands-on parents who actively participate in daily routines like school drop-offs, bedtime stories, and family meals rather than delegating these responsibilities to nannies and staff members, as was common practice among previous generations of royals. The reaction from royal watchers and British citizens to this early move has been overwhelmingly positive, with many people praising William and Kate for prioritizing their children's needs and demonstrating that even future monarchs can make family-centered decisions. Social media platforms have been flooded with supportive messages applauding the couple for creating a stable, loving environment for George, Charlotte, and Louis away from the relentless scrutiny that comes with living in central London. Some commentators have noted that this move represents a continuation of the modernization process that began with William's late mother, Princess Diana, who similarly challenged royal conventions in her efforts to give her sons more normal childhood experiences. However, not everyone views this early relocation as entirely positive, with some traditional royalists expressing concern that moving away from London and reducing the family's visibility might distance the future king and queen from the people they will eventually serve. These critics argue that royal families need to maintain a visible presence in the capital city to stay connected with national life and demonstrate their commitment to public service. Palace officials have responded to these concerns by emphasizing that William and Kate will continue to maintain their official base at Kensington Palace for conducting royal duties, and that their move to Forest Lodge simply provides a private family home separate from their working environment, much like any modern professional couple might seek to separate their work and personal lives. Looking ahead, the Wales family's early settlement into Forest Lodge sets the stage for how William and Kate will approach their eventual roles as king and queen consort. Their decision to prioritize family stability, embrace modern parenting approaches, and break from outdated royal traditions when necessary suggests that the monarchy under their leadership will look substantially different from what previous generations experienced. The coming years at Forest Lodge will likely prove formative for Prince George as he grows into his role as future king, and the environment his parents have created for him there may well influence how he approaches monarchy when his time comes. What remains to be seen is whether this early move to Forest Lodge represents a permanent arrangement or simply an intermediate step in the Wales family's evolving living situation. As the children grow older and their educational and social needs change, William and Kate may need to reassess their residential arrangements once again. For now though, the family has made a clear statement about their priorities and their determination to chart their own course within the royal framework. So here's what we want to know from you. Do you think William and Kate made the right decision by moving to Forest Lodge earlier than planned, or should they have maintained their London presence to stay more connected with the public and their royal duties?